Hey everyone, it's 2025. Now is a great time to step up your online security. Here are the top 5 things I would do right now to improve my online security. Check out the description below for timestamps so you can jump ahead at any time. So let's get into it. Number 5. Disable automatic image download in your email. When you receive an email from your favorite online store, it'll most likely have photos of the latest and greatest products they're selling. Your email provider will automatically download these images that the sender provides. But did you know, by downloading these images, you're telling the sender that you opened up the email, you're giving them your home IP address, the device you're reading the email on, and even your browser information. This is one way email marketers are tracking activity. You may think, who cares that you're giving some retailer your information? Other than retailers, bad actors can also use the same method to gather information from you or to trick you to download malicious files. So let me show you how to adjust these settings in Google's Gmail. Log into your email and go to the gear icon on the upper right corner. The quick setting panel will pop out on the right. You can then click See All Settings. From there, on the General tab, go down to Images and click Ask before displaying external images. And don't forget to scroll down and click Save Changes. Now, if you receive an email with images, you'll see 2 options. It'll read Images are not downloaded, display image below, or always display images from email sender. If you just want to see images this time, you can click Display Images below. If it's from a sender you trust, you can click Always Display option. This is an easy way to protect your privacy or prevent downloading malicious files onto your device. The 4th one is to break the habit of clicking links without checking them first. I'm definitely guilty of this too, especially if I get an urgent looking email, like a bank alert or an unexpected notice from one of my important accounts. Before clicking any links in an email or a sketchy website, you should at least hover over them first to check out the URL. If the domain name looks suspicious or the URL looks funny, just don't click it. This also applies to unsubscribe links. Cybercriminals can use fake unsubscribe pages to install malware or steal your information. Go check out my video on how you can tell if a URL is safe to click. Number 3, enable alerts on all your financial accounts. Set up real-time notifications for all of your bank, credit cards, or other financial accounts. Don't wait for that monthly statement to find out that your money has been stolen. Get alerted to suspicious activities immediately. Most major banks and financial institutions will have these features. I would suggest setting up text message alerts for all your important notifications. For example, I have one specific credit card that I use for all my Costco purchases. For this credit card, I have notifications set up to send me alerts immediately if there's any transactions over $1 or any international transactions. I want to know when this card is being used so I can jump on it immediately for any transactions that I did not make. But don't forget, there are also fake fraud alert scammers out there. Check out my video on fake fraud alerts so you know how to protect yourself. Number 2, don't reply to text messages or pick up phone calls from unknown numbers. I know you're thinking, who's picking up phone calls nowadays anyways? But it's good to remind your kids or your parents that if the phone call is important, they would call back or leave you a message. Scammers have been spamming people with text messages, hoping to lure unsuspecting people to click a link or to start a conversation. If you respond to a text message, don't pretend there's a wrong number and try to strike up a conversation. These scammers are very patient. It may take a week or a month, but eventually they'll ask you for money. Or they'll ask you to invest in cryptocurrency. Let's just not pick up phone calls from unknown numbers or reply to text messages from unknown senders. The number 1 thing I would recommend doing right now is to enable multi-factor authentication on all of your accounts. MFA adds extra layers of security to your accounts, making it harder for hackers to gain access. The more layers of security between your accounts and the bad guys, the better. To make life easier, I recommend using a password manager to save all your MFAs. Having a password manager allows you to have a unique password to every site while only remembering that one password. It's a game changer for online security. If the site and your device supports it, I would recommend using the passkey feature for a passwordless experience. Passkey authenticates using biometrics from your device such as Face ID, fingerprint, or device PIN. It's more secure and is super easy with Password Manager. If the site doesn't support passkeys or one-time passwords, the only choice you may have is SMS method. This is where they text you a code after logging in with your password. This is the weakest form of multi-factor authentication. Someone can steal your phone number by SIM swapping it out, or they could intercept your text messages remotely. But it's better than nothing. Remember, more layers, the better. That sums up the top 5 things I would do to improve my online security. Let me know in the comments below if you want a dedicated video on how I simplified my life with 1Password. Share this video with your friends and family that can use some help improving their online security. Put in the comments if you have anything to add to this list. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you in the next video.